Hey right guys, Trophy Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 13 of Glee. Is it 13? I don't actually know. 14. Episode 14 of Glee, season 4. Before we jump into the reaction, this intro is going to be kind of different to all the other reactions because I do need to bring something up. And as a warning to people kind of watching this on YouTube, you actually probably won't know what this is in regards to because I made a comment, I think in episode 11 of Glee, season 4, that I'm going to have edited out of the reaction anyway. In regards to the storyline between Tina and Blaine, and that kind of, terrible storyline in general that they've got going on for the last couple of episodes. What I said was along the lines of talking in one of the scenes was, Blaine doesn't like you, Tina, he's gay and only likes penis. That was what I said in the reaction. And at the time, as I was saying it, I didn't think much of it. But kind of speaking to Jesse, who is transgender and part of the Discord community, amongst other people as well in the Discord, I have been told and now come to realise that saying something like that isn't okay. And all I can do is just say that I am genuinely so sorry for saying something like that. As I said at the time, I just didn't think much of it. And I just kind of saw it as like a passing joke, as I do with my reactions. But I think what I should have said is probably something along the lines of Blaine likes men, not women. Because of course you can have men who have vaginas if they are trans, and I was just kind of referring to characters based on their genitals and not their actual gender, so I apologise for that and I shouldn't have said it, and it is a learning curve for me, definitely. I definitely will be like more aware with the kind of choices of words I do in reactions and videos from this point forwards. Like I said, if I'd known at the time what I was kind of saying, I would have corrected myself, or not said the thing in general. So, like I said, YouTube videos, you wouldn't have seen it, but to the Patreon video, you would have seen it in the uncut of episode 11. But people in the Discord brought up kind of bringing this part of the video into the YouTube part anyway, because originally I was just going to kind of keep it to Patreon because they saw that clip, but then mentioning if you bring it to YouTube as well, then it will kind of maybe make more people aware of like the language they use regarding trans people as well in the future. Like if they were kind of like me and just oblivious to certain parts of language they were using, now maybe use this as a learning curve for yourself of what you should and shouldn't say. This is an apology to the trans community, not anyone else. So if you're not trans, as people have mentioned, you don't need to accept this apology if you're not trans. Just kind of take this part of the video to maybe learn for yourself what you should and shouldn't say, as I said. And this is more so for the Patreon side of things, because I know there's been a lot of comments regarding the post that I made when I said I was just kind of taking a few days off, and then the post prior to that kind of bringing this up as well. But if there are transgender people in the comments kind of issuing their point of view on things, please just listen to them, listen to what they have to say. Don't kind of dispute their anger regarding everything that I said, or just anger in general. Just kind of listen to them. As I said before, this is not an apology for you, it's an apology for the trans community, so just listen. I know things have been kind of getting a bit heated in comments. I've kind of not gone through them comment for comment, but I know things, because people have kind of mentioned to me that things are kind of getting heated in the comments as well. I don't want that. I don't want things to get heated between people. I just want people to talk, have a conversation about things, but more importantly, listen to the transgender people who are trying to talk to you. Yo, I messed up in this part. I messed up a couple of times in this little intro here, actually. I said, if you are transgender, racist or sexist, you're not welcome, when what I meant to say was if you're transphobic. Of course, I think anyone would know that, but I'm correcting that here because I think it's important to correct that wording and phrasing, so apologies for that. Yeah, quite the opposite of what I meant is what I actually said, so yeah. But anyway, if you are transphobic is what I meant to say. Not welcome or shouldn't be part of this community. We don't want you. And I think I've mentioned this before in a couple of reactions prior, like last year, because there was some racist comments kind of going around on Patreon and YouTube as well. But again, I think I need to make it clear that if you're transphobic, not genderphobic, racist, sexist, just please leave. Unpledge, unsubscribe, all that stuff. It should really go without saying, but it's like 2020, come on. Like, there's so much going on in the world, like so much negativity going on in the world at the moment, and some stuff that I wasn't even made aware of until the last couple of days, really. And I don't want this community to kind of add to being part of that, like, and the last couple of days I've seen parts of it kind of lead towards that, so I don't want that. We're kind of putting an end to that now. If we just have conversations, talk about things. If you feel like you need to learn things for yourselves, then ask or search it up yourself. Like, there's plenty of, I mean, Google exists, there's plenty of research you can do for yourselves. And I ask you to do so if you feel like you need to. Just as a kind of final point as well, I have been made aware that there is a very transphobic storyline kind of coming up at some point in Glee. I don't know when, if it's like this season 5 or 6, I don't know when, but I have been warned that there is a very transphobic storyline coming up at some point, and as well been kind of warned that along with this storyline comes a lot of transphobia as well regarding comments about the storyline. So I don't know what that's in context to, because obviously I haven't seen the storyline yet. I just know that it's coming at some point, but just be kind of warned that mods will be very aware of it, and just kind of making sure comments are, you know, respectful regarding that storyline. And again, maybe use this storyline as a time, whatever it might be, I don't know, it could be around the corner or way in the future of the show, but maybe use that storyline to educate yourselves as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say sorry to the trans community for offending with those comments that I made in episode 11. I will of course be more aware with the language I'm using in the future. I always try to be very aware with the language I do use in my videos and outside my videos of course as well, and I messed up with that one time, so again, I'm very, very sorry for that. But Jesse mentioned as well that maybe we could turn it into something positive and in some way, and I'll be linking some charities down below in the description on the Patreon post and the YouTube video as well. So there'll be some charities linked down below if you want to donate to some. It would be very much appreciated. I'll definitely be donating to some. Jess is going to send me a few before I put this video up as well. So I'll pick 1 or 2 from there that I'll donate to, and hopefully you guys can as well, which would be really appreciated. I'm not using this as a way to be like, oh look, I'm doing something good, don't worry. It was Jess's idea, and I actually think it's a very good idea to maybe turn it into something a bit more positive. So on the Patreon post, it should be maybe under the password or above the password or something like that, and on the YouTube it will be either in the description or the pinned comment, or both actually. On the YouTube video, it'll be in the pinned comment and description. But yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me or join the Discord community. People are very active in there and can kind of talk to you about things as well. Just keep in mind to be respectful. And with that said, let's kind of see what happens regarding Emma and Finn, I guess. Odd transition, but Emma and Finn kissed, so let's find out what that's about, I guess.
I kissed Miss Pillsbury.
Oh, we're telling Rachel this. Okay.
Just knowing about Brody and I living together, it set you off.
Not everything has to do with you.
Literally, Rachel. What's that got to do with anything? Okay. Oh, we're actually getting the scene instantly. Okay.
I did it.
I said in the Discord and I got ripped to shreds, but them two kissing. I don't even hate it. Sorry.
How's my nervous little bride doing?
I just really could use some help with this scene.
Right after Glee practice, I promise.
Cool.
Okay, come on, Ben.
Anyway, thanks for kissing my wife.
Now Emma has been handling all.
He can't get mad at Emma for what happened, to be fair. Yeah, I can't get mad at Emma for it because he kissed her. And she needs time to, like,
she's gonna be sitting next to you.
I guess process what happened. She's not just gonna run and tell Will straight away. Maybe, I don't know.
Very large
feet?
boobies.
Oh my.
I think he just smashed him. He had to put his box over his dick.
Chicks love fashion.
Dude, I know you're
Thanks,
not
Pog,
related to
for
that
your
girl, but
advice.
he's kinda creepy and currently dating a sophomore.
You're also an abuser, Ryder, but whatever.
I'm
Oh, sorry, I meant Villar called Blake, whatever his name
Well, it's
is.
not like I can afford diamond earrings.
I shouldn't have said Ryder, because the characters on actors aren't the same person.
a bunch.
You're not meant to join in, Mark. Maybe you are, I don't know. What a dead song. Generic song 52. I'll go with 6. It was fine.
She liked it.
The voices were good, but it was just... Oh, just stop trying to look sad, mate. You just... What were you doing? You missed out. Oh, they've both got lights on their wheelchairs.
They're the queen of flowers.
Because you mentioned it in the choir room once, and Jake remembered. Right?
Oh, he's been doing it.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, you actually like her. This is, what's it called? The half of it. This is the half of it in the storyline. Did you just finger his ass? I think he actually just put his finger... Wait, what the fuck? What? Who are you kissing, Kurt?
You're not in New York, and it's not
Oh!
exclusive, right?
Wait, what? Okay, I didn't expect Blaine, I'm not gonna lie.
This is just bros helping bros.
Okay. I don't be doing that to my bros, but alas. Oh, Mercedes, thank God. I've actually missed her, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Exact replica of your wedding dress.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And Will Schuester is a weepy man-child whose greatest joy in life is singing with children. And his best friend, 19.
The last time was such a disaster.
Yep,
You know,
it'd be like that. Thanks for kissing my wife, son.
We're really getting married.
Oh, Will, sure.
There, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding and appreciate you going even more.
What the fuck is going on? Yo, Eminem's rap god, Jesus! That was impressive, and I opened my fourth eye that time. Eminem. Eminem.
Emma, I can't find my good cufflinks.
They're on the dresser, right next to my suicide note. Listen, everybody, you're waiting prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I ever heard, and which is followed by a honeymoon where suddenly you'll realize he sat out with a nut and wanna kill me, which you should. So thanks a bunch, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, cause I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Will, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? You know I adore you.
What is this?
Wouldn't it be
What the
funny
fuck?
27 dinner plates at 37 butter knives?
Oh, what is that shot? Oh my god. Oh, she actually ran away. She's run away. She's run away. Okay, that's a great response to that. And of course we got him on the piano. Even though he said that he doesn't like anyone in the Glee Club, why would he... Jesus. Okay, so... For fuck's sake. What is this?
Oh, yeah.
I would even rate the song that I just witnessed.
Look, it's all the Glee kids.
Part of me's like that was a 10, the other part of me's like that was a 1. So I don't really know what to give that song.
So did she give you
Cool.
any idea?
Oh, we're not even going to get the reaction of everyone dipping out. Okay.
Just because I ruined my Valentine's Day doesn't mean I have to ruin all yours too.
Oh yeah, I kind of feel bad for Will. He thinks this is his fault.
Let me go see if I can find Emma.
I do feel kind of bad.
Killing it in that dress.
Oh!
Thanks.
Wait.
Look at those romantic saps. You know, they may have love, but you know what we are,
Nah.
they are not.
We can hope, we can dream. Gwen and Santana. I don't care about this triangle at all. I really don't. I don't mind Molly and Jake together, but this whole, like, Ryder liking her from a distance, so dead. Hey, a Blaine and Curb duet. I'm excited for the Rachel and Finn one.
Did you not get it before?
Oh, she's so annoying. Who is this person?
However, I find you
there you go.
compelling, so
You find her oddly compelling. Oh, you've just... Oh.
Alright, fine. One dance.
Oi. I mean, go for who you want to go for, I guess. I'm going 8 for that one. It was GG's.
I don't like the way you treat Blaine. There, I said it. You're here, you're in New York, you're at Vogue.com, you're in Yada. Who are you, Kurt?
Tina,
Meanwhile,
please.
Liz here, lonely, and
Please,
yet
fuck
cheated.
off.
Okay.
Rip her head off.
Say that.
Okay, go,
Total love.
go.
But the moment we all saw coming is finally here.
Go.
You're a hag. You're hagged out. You're in love with Blaine, and it's creepy. Stop.
What do you know about love? You just come and go.
Oh.
Him. Who put him in bed when he got sick and rubbed vapor up on his little...
And tried to rape him.
What? You? Huh?
What?
Kurt, yes.
No, I didn't mean...
Kurt.
This isn't about me.
Kurt,
I
go
have to
in.
go.
Did you vapor rape my ex-boyfriend? Don't walk away from me, Tina Kochang.
Wait, we're not getting more of that scene? Why would they cut that? Why would they cut that? That was a scene that we actually should have focused on.
Defying his government by exchanging
No.
candies,
Tina's definitely got rapist vibes, I'm sorry.
and another not her
Vapor
bouquet,
rape.
as she to be
At least you had
dead
Kurt
by
actually mention it, Jesus.
whoever catches
I thought we were just
them
gonna
magically become the
pass
next
that off.
person to
And
steal
Tina
from the
knew she'd
Oscar.
fucked up, because when she said it, she was like,
actually,
actually... Oh! Yo, Quinn and Santana are giving me vibes, this app.
Traditionally, only single girls line up to catch the bouquet.
That face, Jesus, why was she
Loves me.
twitching her neck like that? What's going on? She's trying to be like a clicker from The Last of Us.
Just decided that we're not gonna, you know, put any labels on anything. Worry
Put
about
any
it.
labels. That means she wants to bang other people, that's all that means.
She loves me.
Yeah, Finn, we get it. You've been doing this for like 20 minutes.
Really commit to Brody.
She loves me, no, she loves me. There's 2 left. Boom. Maths.
We are endgame. I know
Oh,
that. You know that.
no, Finn, you've ruined it. You've ruined it. Oh, you've ruined it.
Yeah.
We are endgame. Archie cans. That's all that pops into my head after hearing that. That was a wholesome scene until the endgame line. That's just actually made me want to curl up inside my gut. Yeah, they slap their duets every time. Who's this guy? Fair play. Oh, Quinn and Santana, they're kind of cute, you know.
I've never slow danced with a girl before.
Oh my god. Yo, don't. Don't. They are... Yo, if that actually happens, these two duets are the best. Yo, GG's. I respect that. How are these two are gonna go bang as well? I like that they've taken their time with these two though, like... They're not bang together, they're just all banging. Those two are gonna go maybe bang. It'll show... Oh my god, if he shows Quinn and Santana walking down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do it. Please. That... Oh my god. Yo, if we get a next scene and they're like in bed. Oh my god. Surely not. Surely not. You know what? GG's. GG's. That entire scene was maybe art.
We're not back together.
Well, you're not, Blaine. You cheated on him.
I'll see you downstairs.
Yo, Kurt is a sexy beast this season. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So that's why college girls experiment.
Oh my god.
You know, it was fun, and I've always wondered what it would be like to be with a woman.
What
I
is...
don't know, I think for me it was more of a one-time thing.
No, Quinn, don't say these things.
I'm not gonna show up at your house with a U-Haul.
Oh my god.
So what happens next?
Oh my god.
Or you could walk out first.
No.
Or we could make it a two-time thing.
Yo, my god. This is the last... They did it a two-time thing.
Was it good for you?
I don't know. You?
No idea.
Oh my god. I can't believe that actually happened. I actually can't believe that's happened, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought in a million years Quinn and Santana. Jesus Christ. And they went for seconds. What would their ship name be?
Oh my god.
Quintana?
This is amazing.
Or
Just a little something
Sin?
Only took me 2 whole days, but you're worth it.
Oh, Brody, why are we actually cutting to this?
I felt bad about it.
Don't ruin the episode, please.
But since,
Please don't ruin the episode.
Cool.
Like a cucumber.
Oh. That's it, the episode's gone down to a 0 out of 10.
Stayed at home and watched weightlifting videos.
Of course you did. If that isn't Brody in a nutshell. Oh wait, did he lie as well? Wait, what?
Well, thank you for
What
being
was
honest
that?
with me.
Was he selling drugs?
Care to join
Was
me?
he a prostitute?
Why couldn't that be me? Why can't I have that with someone?
You will. Just not
Oh
with
my
me.
fucking
sorry that I've
god,
been
this
throwing myself
storyline
at you,
is
making
still
a fool of
going
myself, hoping for
on.
something I know can never be.
Throwing yourself at someone,
Truth is, we've
mounting
all
them while they're
experienced life,
unconscious,
and we've all done things that we wish we didn't, and we all just
opening their
That's
shirts,
just what we are.
and then rubbing whatever it was
Well, we're going to the
on his
feature Friday
chest.
show.
My very first
I can't believe we're actually just hanging out with her.
as
Please, of course, and Jake's gonna see him. I ship her with Jake more than I do with him. He had like a good start, and he's been so boring since. He had one good episode in between where they actually built on him a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, the best part of this episode is genuinely being Quinn and Santana. This character's so boring.
Give me your digits, woman.
Oh,
This Saturday, I'm taking
Like on a date?
oh, give me your
definitely
digits,
We'll grab some
woman.
dinner, maybe try out
Give
some
me your
songs
digits,
downstairs.
woman.
Give me your digits, woman.
Is Will actually not gonna find out this out? Unless Emma comes back at the end. Oh, Bryn is doing another interpretive dance. Kevin McHale's voice slapping again. Oh, I didn't think I've rated the Rachel and Finn do it. It was an 8.5. Wait. Wait. No. Don't. Don't. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me, Rachel. Rachel, show me. Show me the steak. And it cuts to black. And it cuts to black. Okay. Why would they have that scene though if it was going to be negative, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, that episode slapped. That was a sick ep. I wasn't too sure in the first 10 minutes. I was kind of like, well, it was because it was to do with Marley and Jake and their shitty love triangle, which was definitely the worst part of the episode. Was that entire love thing. Then they brought up, oh, the rating for that song at the end. I'm debating an 8.5 or a 9. I'll go 8.5. It didn't give me 9 vibes. They've had better Glee songs than that. But yeah, the whole wedding thing, I was like waiting for Emma to kind of say something, and she ran away very early into the episode. To be fair, like the rest of the episode was basically the after party of the wedding. I felt like the scenes before the wedding and the wedding were all decent, but it was definitely the second half of this episode that just blew me away. Rachel and Finn's romance is always great. It was good to see them have a duet, and then they went to do their thing, and obviously we're going to have a kind of pregnancy storyline, it seems, for Rachel for the rest of the season. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, and I'm assuming that is going to be Finn's baby as well. So I like that. I like what they did with Blaine and Kurt still. I like that, they're hooking up and stuff, but Kurt still isn't biting on getting back with Blaine. And I like that. I like that in this show's, I think it's been maybe 3 months since the breakup episode, since he found out that he cheated on him. And they've taken their time with those two kind of getting back together, and I think they needed to do that. And I like that they've done that. I like them both this episode for sure, and I'm not going to hate Blaine because of what he did to Kurt. It was very much so, how many episodes ago now? Nearly 10 episodes ago. So, we move on, and unlike Brittany, Blaine has, done stuff to make me like his character since that time. I use Brittany as an example because people think I bring up the sex tape thing too much, but alas. So yeah, I like what they did with those two. It was nice to see Mercedes for about, let me check, 1 second. I think it was 1 second we saw Mercedes for, so that was nice. Oh no, she actually had a bit of a song in the wedding bit. That didn't sound anything like her, but it sounded really, really good. It's just I've not heard Mercedes kind of sing like that before. I like that. But the best part of this episode, and you know where I'm going with this, the best part of this episode was Quinn and Santana. They had vibes early in this step, and then the fact they actually hooked up twice in this episode. I hope they are like starting I don't know about relationship, but a storyline with these two. My God, that would be perfect. That is so much more investing for me than it is with Santana and Brittany. That storyline between Quinn and Santana in this one episode has been better than the relationship between Brittany and Santana since season 1. I genuinely mean that. Like, it's got me more hyped. I prefer Quinn as a character to Brittany by a mile, so, I mean, clearly. Even though Quinn definitely has ups and downs, but she always has good moments as well to really save the negative parts that she kind of has for a story. As every character in Glee does, to be fair. Like, they have a lot of shit, but they also have a lot of greatness, and the worst characters in this show are just the ones who have a lot of shit. That's why, like with Sue, for example, she has so much garbage to her character, but she has great moments throughout the seasons as well, so it's kind of hard to always hate Sue's character. So much this season, to be fair, she's not done much to really impress me. I'm talking more so about seasons 1 to 3. And Quinn's one of those characters where she does have a lot of garbage with her, but she also has a lot of great things, and this is one of those episodes. I love what they did with those two. It's just so not out of nowhere, but it's not a thing that I would have like predicted, like them two hooking up. So it was just a surprise, and a nice surprise, kind of like in a very different sense. But the Finn and Emma thing yesterday, I was just so thrown off guard with it. It was just so out of nowhere, and I felt like this was kind of the same. Even though I definitely was more hyped for these two than Emma and Finn. Emma and Finn's one of those things where, like, the kiss, I was thrown off guard, but I didn't despise it. I felt like I should have hated it a lot more than I did. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't have more of a conversation about that this episode. I guess they had a little bit of a conversation, but yeah, that wasn't really the focus of this episode. It was just kind of the after party and everyone hooking up, which I liked. Even I hooked up with someone, so GG's. The "Give me your digits" woman was...
Give me your digits, woman.
That was a line of dialogue that existed, I guess. So yeah, overall, one of the best episodes of season 4. The only thing that I didn't really like was the love triangle with Marley, Jake and Ryder. I don't mind Jake and Marley. I just wish they'd keep it as that I don't need Ryder involved as well. It's so dead. So dead. Was there anything else I didn't like? I didn't love the kind of relationship between Oi and this character, but that's because it's a character we don't know. Like, she popped up for this one episode. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go a 9 out of 10 with this episode. I think it's one of the best episodes of the season, especially the second half. I really, really enjoyed the second half of this episode. The first half was still really, really good as well, but it was definitely kind of more so on that love triangle that I don't care about, and the wedding. Also, Emma's Eminem vibes. Like, what the fuck? That was goated. That was. GG's to the actress who plays Emma, because that was something. The song was very all over the place. You had like Mercedes doing some choir shit. You had Will staring at the camera like Will does, being a bit weird, and then you had Emma like rapping like a madness, like she was singing Rap God or something. That was anyone else singing? So we had like bits of Rachel probably. I don't know. That was just all over the place, but not in like a terrible way. You have songs in Glee that are all over the place and they're terrible. This one was all over the place, but it kind of worked. But it was just very weird. It was very, very strange. Yeah, is that an actual song as well? Is that an actual song, or did they make that all? I don't even know. Yeah, I would not answer with this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and thought the episode down below in the comments. Again, like I mentioned at the start of the video, charities will be linked down below in the description. So make sure to check some of those out and donate if you're able to. And I'll see you next time for episode 15. Until then, peace.